You mind if I give it a whirl?
As a main tank?
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
You cool with that, Crow?
Just gotta remember your tile positions, and it's usually Eska that does the floating, the flexing, whatever you want to call it, for the double ice. Oops.
Yeah, well, that's actually the big. That's really the only clarification I was after, to know which tile
I
pattern
believe
I'm
Eska is usually
do.
on southwest, so you have to swap with him if need be.
But if I'm main tanking, that's going to be north and north.
The main tank, I don't think you have to do anything. Hold on, I don't remember.
Oh, tiles. Yeah, tiles versus clock.
Yeah, your clock position is going to be a little bit different, but yeah. We try to do standard party finder strats, but I think our layout is a little bit different. Also, we have 2 samurai in the party, so
Double win.
unless Jin wants to switch to monk.
But I just got the weapon.
Okay, fine. We can do it as double samurai. Intemperance is.
Yeah.
I was a swap to ninja,
Yeah.
but I haven't practiced it much.
Okay, that's fine. We can do double samurai. We should have more than enough DPS at this point. Intemperance as DPS is piss easy, and it's Eska that's usually on southwest, so shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, so I don't need a flex then. Okay, perfect.
No, Eska's our flexor.
Cool.
You can go northeast. Southeast is mine.
Yeah, assert your dominance.
Northwest.
I'm northwest.
Gotcha. Alright.
We'll establish our tile positions. That's nice to actually get started on time, that's for sure. Relatively speaking. Dude, we've been stuck in Party Finder hell.
We have.
Yikes.
So it's like we always start like 20 minutes late.
Or 40 minutes late.
Oh, 40 minutes late, yeah. Ugh. Also, fair warning, I do stream. Nothing crazy. Not like I'm advertising my stream, I just rewatch the stream and see where things are. I need to check already? Oh man, you guys are eager to go. Hold on.
Take your time. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah, so these are our markers. Our color, you just for chains or shackles, ethereal shackles, just swap if you need to with whoever's your color coordinated partner. So A with 1, B with 2, and so on. It's a little different than Party Finder standard layout, but this is kind of what we've been using.
Where do you guys start for fourfold for the counter then? You start on 4?
Yeah, we start on 4 and A.
Okay.
So it's clockwise for counters, timers,
Okay,
whatever.
sure.
Yeah, that's standard Party Finder.
Okay. Yeah, just making sure because I know our markers are different, but it seems like positioning is the same.
Yeah.
All right, we good?
Yeah, we're good. Maybe a warm-up pull. Or we one-shot this like gods, but hey, you never know. Wait, do I have my abacus? Oh.
One with A.
Yeah,
okay.
off tank is on C south. Tank buster to start. And it starts with shackles. The clock positions, and then switch if you need to.
I'm swapping out one serpent.
Raid wipe. And shackles. Nope. Flail. It's in then out. Flail of Grace.
Sorry, warm up. Blame in the warm up.
Yeah, we'll call it a warm-up. Flail, it's right, then left. Boss's turn, by the way. So, boss left, boss right. Let's move over.
I have 7 seconds, Luca.
Wait, why? Temperance.
I'll just take the off-tank roll.
That's triple ice. The first positions. Move to second positions and raid wide. Alright, wait for the second explosions before moving. Oh, raid wide again. Not too much damage, and we're missing 2 people now. So that's a wipe. Yeah. Remember, just wait for the second explosion before moving. And there are 2 raid wides within the first Intemperance, so just be ready for heals.
Alright, for the rest of the crew, thank you for jumping.
Oops. Buster. Shackles. Clock positions. Let's switch if we need to. Raid wide. And shackles. And flail. It's right, then left. Grace. It's Grace. Flail. It's in and out. We're out. Range wide. You should have screwed up my rotation. Temperance. Strip of ice again. Second positions. Very wide. Alright, wait for the second explosions. Alright, raid wide and third positions. There. Purgation.
Living Dead, that
You
one.
need a Benny. Yeah. Shining cells. It's right on red, out. Purgation. You're too close. Keepa. What's going on, buddy?
Well, I saw Crow go down, and I tried to sweep him to keep him in position.
Now that in that situation, you want you want to stay out. You would have wiped the party at that as a result. Because corrugation is a proximity damage based on your location. You get too close to the party, you wipe the party.
So I know for Purgation, an easy way of going about it is the party can go max melee range, and if you want to still melee as a tank, you can go max melee range to the north, and that should be enough distance.
I think it just requires a bit more mitigation as a
Yeah.
trade-off.
Yep, but that's good for uptime, I guess. Just a suggestion. But ain't no party finder hell, at least.
Amen.
Yeah.
Tank Buster. Shackles.
Switch.
No, you're blue.
Switch.
Shit, you're blue.
I'm
You're
no,
in.
I'm not. I'm purple. Oh no. Fuck.
Move in, move in. You're good. You're still good. Just move in. You still have time.
I was just.
Oh,
I saw the colors, and I was like, yes, switch.
No, you're good. It could have been
Color
disastrous.
association.
It's in then out. Out. Purgation. Shit, I missed what side that was.
right,
It's right
and
on left.
I
Okay,
think.
yeah. Got too distracted by people dying. Weird wide. I got Lily. Temperance. It's a double ice. Top is exploding first. Second positions. Weird white. Wait for the second explosions. Wait. Weird white again, and then third positions. Flail of Grace. You remember, they did a tank buster. Shining South. In on blue to the left. Flail of Grace. We're stacking. Flail. It's on the left. On blue out. Shackles of Time.
Someone? No, sorry.
Stay on red. Everyone on red. Shay is on blue. Clamp shut. It's Fourfold Shackles. Just watch the color of your debuff and the timer on it. Boss's turn. There we go. And healers just get ready to heal through this damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Read wide. Temperance. This will be with an in and out. It's triple ice. Flail. It'll be in then out. Wait for the explosion. In. And out. Oh, I got clicked.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a wipe anyway. Ugh. Okay. Alright, tanks, you guys gotta get sorted with Grace and Purgation there.
Yeah, no, I think it's Crow, are you like on the Grace and Purgation? Are you provoking me when that starts channeling? Because the mechanic that I'm used to, if I'm main tank, is that I will shirk you and you can provoke. You will take that while I get the hell out of dodge, and then as soon as the effect clears, I'll come back in and provoke and take it back. I'm open to other strats on that.
I don't think there's another way. Well, there's another more cheesy way to handle it, but I don't recommend it. But yeah, it is a tank swap for this Flail of Grace and Purgation. The person swapping in will take either the stack or the flare. So if Crow, you're in main tank, during Flail of Purgation or Grace, when you Voke, Nipa will be the guy that Nipa will be the one that gets knocked back, but you will be dealing with either the flare or the stack. Right. So if it's Grace, you wanna when you Voke in, when you swap in, you want to stack with the party. If it's Purgation, you want to be away from everyone.
Yeah, just let me know, like, which one are you more comfortable doing, Crow? Like, do you want to be the main tank and I'll peel it off you and then you take it back? Or do you want to off tank, peel it off me, and then I'll take it back? Either one is cool. Alright, so why don't you take the main tank roll then? And I will peel it off you, and then once we clear the mechanic, you just provoke it and take it back. Cool.
15-second countdown, Crow. Shackles. Red wide. Well, it's out then in. Grace.
Now, peel it back.
It's go to the right and then left. It's east and west, I guess.
Or I shirked you, Crow, so you should be able to provoke it.
Turn the boss back around. Very well. Triple ice, by the way. Back in positions. Very wide. Wait for the second explosions. Alright. Third positions. Oh, someone out of position there?
I think so.
Might have been in the crack or something.
Yeah. Remember, the black lines have a glow, and if you're stepping on it, it
No,
counts.
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Did that feel better, Crow?
Yeah, just remember the knockback is a pretty heavy knockback. I don't know if it's ideal to get knocked back towards a corner. I think it is for that.
It is, it is.
Yeah.
So, like, when we're in the square pattern, knocking back towards the corner is best. When we're in the circle pattern, you got to be almost right in front of the boss. And it really won't matter too much then because it's a circle, but you need to be as close to the boss as possible to shoot back in the direction you need. But square, take the angle, circle, get as close to underneath him as you can. That doesn't shoot you at the party.
Yeah, that's the important thing. Don't aim it towards the party.
Heyo.
Hello.
Hey.
What part of P2S are you on?
We're still. Where are we at? After flow 2. I think we're still kind of sorting out flow 2.
3.
Yeah.
We
pretty
saw
close to
in
flow
Rage twice last
Yeah.
weekend.
3. Yeah. It's like
Okay.
sorting out flow 3 is the. And then kind of cleaning up flow 2 and what's after flow 2.
Second. I'm trying to get you guys a tank.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Tell them that their tank partner is really good looking.
Wow. Well,
You
you'll be
won't lie to
tanking
them.
if they're tanking with you. I think they probably have multiple classes, but it'll be another Lala. So
Oh, nice.
cool. Well, good luck. I just need that info. Have fun.
No, you.
Oh. I'm being smacked by the boss there.
You
Burst
like
too
it.
Burst too strong.
Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. Ah! More rotation. Jackals.
He smacked you silly.
Wide. Didn't think I did that on time.
Oh, Deepa, no.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure why that happened.
You got too close.
I had the red shackle on me. Oh.
Oh, it's left.
right. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't see. Oh.
I
Okay, we're
well,
good.
well, we were right.
I had to press everybody else at this point. Lail of Grace. Whale. In and out. Red wide. Intemperance. It's double ice. Bottom's exploding first. Second positions. Very wide. Wait for the second explosions. Very wide again. Third positions. We lost Jin.
Oh, my face. Second wind.
That's alright. Well, I guess I can at least not worry about that field opener of mine. Alright. Alright, just do a countdown, we can keep pulling.
Food.
Okay, cluster. Shackles. Switch if you need to. Very wide.
Crow, I think we need a switch.
Go to 1 crow.
Yep.
Yep. Flail. In and out. Purgation. Flail. Boss's turn. It's right then left. Move wide. Temperance. Double ice. Top is exploding first. Very wide. Wait for the second explosions. And third positions. Raid wide.
We lost Crow.
Oh, it's gonna hurt. I can wipe it.
Yep.
That felt pretty good, Crow. I think we handled both Purgation and Grace now.
Yeah. Since you're main tank now, Crow, your positionings are a little bit different for Intemperance. I don't know if you need the diagram or...
Yeah. So for main tank Crow, if it's triple ice, you can just stay north and you don't have to move. If it's any other combination besides triple ice, you're north first, then center, and then north again. So the only thing you really have to worry about is if it's not triple ice, then that's the only time you need to move.
Let's do a food check.
My wife just left, and I think my dog is begging for a potty break, so I need like 30 seconds.
Okay.
I have gotten the double boop on the elbow, which is trouble. Sorry.
The double boop on the elbow. Better response than my dogs have. They get all anxious and jump up on me. It's like, hey, I need to go out, you know. Ugh.
Oh, I'm back. Super sorry about that, guys.
No problem.
Dog bladder, no raid.
All good. Man's best friend's gotta do his business.
Exactly. Tiny dog, tiny bladder.
Tiny dog also. Is it noisy?
No, she's just a very persistent,
Okay.
very persistent dog. And, like, she is not bullshitting when she taps me on the elbow. She's like, yeah, I gotta go now.
You know who the true boss is.
Oh, God, yeah.
Buster. Shackles. Very wide. Well, it's out then in.
You guys are raiding tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we're raiding tomorrow.
Okay, I got
2:30 Eastern.
Yep, I got people who join that time. The DPS and the tank, and if things go well, they may just be permanent.
Purgation.
That's awesome.
And I know they're like on P3, so they should be fine with P3.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Well, it's left and right.
Peace.
See
Boss
ya.
is good turn.
Yep. If you want to Crow, provoke it back. I can shirk you.
Raid wide. Intemperance. It's triple ice. Raid wide, second positions. Wait for the second explosions. Raid wide again, third positions. There we go. Flail of Grace. Stack up. Counting cells. Well, it's left on red. Out. Flail of Grace. Stack up. It's left on red again, and be in. Shackles of Time.
Same thing, Crow. Take it back whenever you're comfortable. Otherwise,
White.
Everyone on blue. Slam shut. Shield and mitigate this. It's gonna hurt. Alright. Fourfold shackles incoming. Watch your debuffs and the timers on those debuffs. Crow, you definitely can't be here. That's white. Fourfold Shackles Crow is different in that everybody gets a debuff, and you have to position yourself based on the debuff you get and the timer on that debuff. What's that picture?
Sorry, that's my wife talking in the background.
Okay, Jin. You guys like link those freaking images so much faster than I can even get to them. Jeez. Fair enough. Statics, man. I'm gonna run out of pots. We gotta clear soon.
I made a hundo for tonight.
Tank Buster. Jackals. Very wide. And shackles. Flail. It's out then in. In. Purgation. Flail. So left and right. The boss is a little bit turned. Yeah, nice fish, pretty straight.
Oh shit, sorry dude, let me shirk you back.
Very wide. Temperance. Triple ice. Second positions. It's very wide. Wait for the second explosions. Third positions, very wide. Flail of Grace. Don't think that was broke in time there.
Was it? I provoked it almost as immediately as the channel started. Do I need to wait longer?
Oh, Shining Cells. Flail. Left on red. In. It's purgation. Yeah, you need to get right under the boss for that. Flail. It's on the right. On red. Out. Shackles of time. Wait, who has the shackles?
I don't see
Everyone
it.
on blue then.
All right, Crow, I'm gonna shirk you if you're ready.
Everyone on blue? I didn't see who had the shackles.
Tank had it.
Oh. Slam shut. Yeah, we really need to mitigate that one.
He had a debuff.
Fourfold shackles. Oh, we're down one. We should just designate a color for Shackles of Time at this point. If you get the Shackles of Time, stand on blue, everyone else and just stand on red.
So red is safe. Is what
Always.
we're going with?
Yeah.
Red is safe.
Pretty sure that's a party finder thing too.
Yeah,
So if you get the
it
Shackles
is.
of Time, just stand on blue. Everyone else can stand on red. That way there's no confusion. Oh yeah, you gotta get that knockback thing sorted out during the Shining
Say-
Cells phase.
Crow, if you get purgation when we're in the Shining Cells, so when it's the circle arena, like, say this, like, diamond back here that I'm standing on is the boss at the center. If it's purgation, that means you need to get as far away from me as possible, which means that, like, you'll want to be facing this way, but then, like, hug under the boss as close as you can, but that's going to shoot you back at the angle for, like, the back, or, like, the northwest from here. And because if you're too close to me, you're going to die, because the AoE circle that I have is freaking huge with purgation.
Well, it's proximity based. The closer you are to
Yeah.
you, like anyone is to you, the more damage they'll take.
And I'm trying to walk a tightrope between being too close to you and too close to the group.
And the important
So,
thing is, yeah, the important thing is don't get knocked back into the wall.
Yeah. Like, right up his ass. Well, not at his ass. If it's at his ass, that's aiming you at the group, but you know what I mean. It's like as close underneath him as you can, but facing in the direction you do need to be knocked back.
Shackles.
Weapon outline.
Raid wide. Flail. It's right, then left. Purgation. Boss is turned. Oh, it's out and in. It's fine. Out then in.
Sorry about that.
Read wide. Man, I feel bad for the melee.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh wait, that's 3 of you. Huh. Intemperance. It's double ice. Top is exploding first. Second positions. Raid wide. Wait for the second explosions. Raid wide, third positions. We get those positions down.
My dog is just staring at me like, Mommy has left. You need to let me out now to confirm that she is not in the yard. And then I will come back in and be okay. And I'm not gonna let you out, because you're just a little bitch. You're a little bitch. Yeah, you. This is life now. I talk to my dog.
Let's do a countdown and just pull. Unless there's something you want to like clarify, we can just do chain pulls.
No, I gotta shirt crow back, I think, after we do the swap so that we are clean on the positioning for the melee. Other than that, I think it's getting better.
Shackles.
Crow, we're gonna switch.
Raid wide. Flail. It's out then in. We're in. Purgation.
Walk down, Lang, I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, that was close. Flail. Right then left. Raid wide. Intemperance. double ice. Pops exploding first. Second positions, raid wide. Wait for the second explosions. Alright, raid wide third positions. Crow, you need to go back north. Oh, you're in the wrong. Ooh.
Oh, that was
that
right.
worked. Yeah. Got the wrong debuff. It's Flail of Grace. Better for the wrong debuff than to explode the entire raid group.
I don't have Shirk up, Crow, so try and provoke him back.
Now we're good. Shining Cells. Flail. To the left on red. In. Purgation.
Stay away from me, Crow. Nice.
Flail. Left on red again. Out. Shackles of Time. So whoever has shackles go to blue, everyone else is red. Oh my god. Campbuster. Slam shut. Mitigate this because it's gonna hurt.
Yep.
Good. Alright, 4-fold shackles incoming. So watch the color of your debuff and the timer. And healers, just get ready to heal through this. Alright. Red wide. And Temperance again. This will be with the in and out combo. Triple ice. So first positions, then second positions, then in out, and then third positions. That's the order. So go to second positions. So be out, then in. So second positions first. Out. Go in, and then third positions. Raid wide. Shining cells. Alright, so this phase will either be Ethereal Shackles or Shackles of Time. Shackles of Time, so whoever has shackles on blue, everyone on red. It'll be a Flail of Grace or Purgation. It's great.
I got it. Bandit on blue.
Yeah, so just stick close to the stack, but not. Let's stay on the right color though.
Oh, goddamn.
Did you? I think we missed the provoke there.
No, the provoke went off.
Red
I
light?
honestly can't tell you what the fuck.
That's fine. Be ethereal shackles. So clock positions, and then swap if you need to, and then watch the color you're on. So colors, stand on blue. Stand on red. Easy. Alright, red wide. Flail. Left on red. Out.
I haven't peeled accidentally, Crow. I don't know if you have a provoke up or not. Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay, it's right on blue. And in.
That would be good.
Oh yeah, we could LB3 pretty soon. That's fine. It's blue in out. So go in on blue, then out on blue. Out on blue. Alright, and then we cleared. There, easy. This treasure coffer belongs to another player. Well, damn. Make sure you guys loot, because I can't open the coffer. I'm out of here. Good luck on the rolls.
Me helping your group screwed me.
Oh, did you help Derper's group?
Yeah. I helped him with P2S, and I figured it wouldn't reset me unless I actually cleared it.
Yeah.
Oh no, it'll reset you right when you enter the instance.
Yeah.
I think filling in's great. It allows me to interact with people that I otherwise don't interact with on a regular basis.
So what you're saying
Dude.
is you don't care for us until...
I guess so.
Nah,
You and me both.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, it's all
I'm
good.
so introverted. I like never do any like guild social activities. So, I need to get better at that.
nah, I just...
All right.
Yeah, it's just... For me, it's just a matter of having time to actually do guild or FC stuff. I just never
A
have
lot
time.
of them are at really weird times.
Well, it's COVID right now, and I'm on a lot because pandemic.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bio run and let my dog do whatever it needs to do because she's being a pain in my balls.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
you are. Yeah, you are.
You know, it's
I like you, but you're
the
a pain.
pull I decide not to use pots is the pull we clear, of course. So there we go. It's cursed. I can't get a parse in this raid. All right, whatever. I'm just complaining about dumb stuff now. See here. Let me upload those logs.
Jen, can I borrow you for a moment?
Someone needs melds. Yeah, 76% parse. I'm happy with that. Load those, link the logs here for you guys.
Is that purple? Plus
Yes.
75 or okay.
Yeah, 75 plus is purple, I believe.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Oops. No, wait, no, that's the right chat. Okay. Jeopardy, did you want to see the logs too? I'll link it in
Yeah,
party
sure.
chat too.
Yeah. I know I'm straight 580 with just crafted gear and some mix of.
We also didn't have optimal party comp. It's like 3 melee, so we'd lose like the or the extra percentage of party bonus, and then the raid buffs that usually come with, unless it's a machinist. So yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. Pretty low. Number wise.
Did we have any damage downs there? We did have a few deaths. We had one death. Debuffs wise, we had weakness. We had damage down. Yeah, 3 folks got damage down.
Yeah, that's
So,
what screwed mine there.
Yeah, so our DPS did take a hit overall.
In Eska, in pretty much every scenario, I'm the last person who should be limit breaking. If we're both up, just because that's a massive
DPS loss for Samurai.
destruction of my rotation, because I only have like 1 or 2 fillers I can give away, otherwise I'm screwed.
That's going to be our limit breaker.
It's kind of important in P2S if we're gonna try that strat where you gotta like limit break the second it pops.
We really should in that fight, just because DPS check is pretty high. Although the new weapons should help, but yeah.
Oh, new weapon, so tasty.
On Tuesday, I'll be able to get it. Stupid lungs.
Yeah, Shay, I'll be working on my alt jobs at that point. So if you need someone, yeah, I have some kinks to iron out, but I'm definitely whacking harder than my gunbreaker. Just looking at these. Thank you for posting them, by the way. Appreciate that.
Yep.
So going into PS2, I was kind of thinking for coherence. I don't know between me and Crow about main tank, off tank, but I think for coherence, it probably makes more sense for me to take the ball so that he can do the group shield thing.
Yeah. If you take the tether,
Yeah, if I take the tether,
I mean,
and he,
in
that
that
lets
case, you
him
might as
use-
well be main tank.
Either's fine. I just,
I mean, yeah, I guess
it was
It
the
doesn't really
coherence
matter.
mechanic that I was more concerned about.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think all that's magic damage, right? So
Yeah, it's all magic damage.
So then you can use Dark Missionary.
Oh yes, yes.
You can
Dark
also
Knight
use.
skills.
You remember the other Dark Knight skill, Dark Mind?
Dark Mind. It's on my
Which-
bar. It's on my bar. It's right next to LB3. It's
such a
right next to
bad
LB,
skill.
man.
Oh, don't fat finger it. Yeah, you can't cancel. You can't cancel tank LB.
Trying to weave that in. You know.
Yeah. Okay, so for P2S, Crow, you're sticking around for P2S? I guess it'd
You
be
are
fresh
welcome
for
to,
Crow.
man.
Yeah. Got to dip at 9-ish.
Time has
Oh, jeez. 3 a.m.
It's supposed to be handled by our EMEA team, but one of them they
Quit.
whined and cried.
They whined and cried.
Yeah, my boss just caves to everything.
Time for you to get a better boss.
Oh, I'm trying.
Boss that caves to everything is annoying.
He's the type who's everything he needs to win. It's a win for us. It's a win for us. What the hell do you mean it's a win for us? They got rid of half our team already. How is anybody winning in this scenario?
Yeah.
Upper management.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just a numbers game.
Hopefully it goes smooth and I can sleep for a couple hours before I have to work at 8 a.m.
Yeah. So Crow for E2S, like the guides there are good for like learning or figuring out what the mechanics do, but Party Finder strats have kind of developed over time. So the strats, I can't remember which strats Mr. Happy had. That's the one we usually started following.
Damn close to Party Finder.
Close. Yeah. Things are a little bit different in Party Finder, for the better. But we can just walk through that as we go.
We've gotten really good at just speed running people through mechanics.
Oh, God. We won't have that luxury by the time we hit P3S, because from what I've seen, that fight is a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully by then, we'll have like a full static.
Yeah.
But so much tasty magic damage, I can't wait.
Oh yeah, Fan said you got
P3S.
a DPS. What DPS is it?
I don't know. I have to ask him, actually. Where is he?
Just so I can, if it's like a melee, I'll just play Machinist while I'm around.
I'm guessing that means we're replacing Shintai.
It's looking to be the case, because I haven't heard from him, and he hasn't responded.
Didn't y'all have Zerion as a tank?
Yeah, but he dipped.
And then he ditched us.
Okay.
We had
Yeah.
Squid too, and he ditched us. We had
Well-
Midnight, and she left us. You want to hear about all the other people?
I will
Oh,
say,
God.
Saturday, Sunday is a tough time for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Well, what's funny is that it's the easiest time for me, but you know,
Yeah.
Oh, it is
it's
for
her
me.
life.
What? You already peed. Quit booping. You are a bitch.
That's
I
a light
know.
infection, Booch.
She is very needy.
You had a dog like that. She was a Bernese
She's
Mountain dog.
adorable, though. She's adorable. But you're psycho.
Dog was 115 pounds, and she was a
Oh.
lap dog.
Those are the best. I love them.
I'd be sitting there in the chair, and she'd be sitting next to me, and I'm like, Heidi, you're not sitting in my lap. She's like, I'm sitting in your lap. So slightly just scoots over more and more, and then it's plop, and I'm like, you are 115 pounds of pure dog.
This,
My legs.
Yeah.
this dog is only about a 40-pounder, but she's tiny and a pit bull and just built like a tank.
Yeah. Oh,
She's a
Crow.
brick wall of muscle.
Crow, we've, as a sort of static, we did Eden, the last tier of Eden, so E8 to 12, as a pseudo static, because we did have a lot of fill-ins and whatnot. And then for me, at least, I've done all the other Eden raids.
I started playing in June.
Yeah. And now you're Savage rating.
Woo!
Yay. That's 12 more Edens.
I do want to
Oh
go
my
back
God.
and eventually do those, like
Oh,
all
man.
of them,
Those mounts look cool.
right?
Yeah. E8 is the nightmare one. Although it should be significantly easier now if we want to do it unsynced, but doing it synced
Yeah.
was half the fun.
It's true.
I mainly want
Oh,
mounts and some
was
glam
that tile?
at
Was
this
that
point.
disappearing tiles?
Oh no, that's E8. No, E9, sorry.
E9 was disappearing tiles.
Yeah. Paladin and Black Mage.
One of those pulls, I did almost 8,200 DPS, and apparently that's only blue.
Samurai man.
So, how are you guys able to tell if you're like blue, purple, rainbow, indigo?
You got to go to damage done tab, and that gives
Yeah.
you your parse percentile.
Yeah.
Higher is better.
People just have
Basically higher is better,
Oh.
yeah.
More damage, good.
All right.
people are nuts with their gear and parse runs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or if
So,
we're
I
like,
seem to be blue.
I take that parse percentage as
damage
with a
done?
grain of salt,
Yeah.
because it's like people now that are like cleaning up and polishing on that, and with P4 stuff, it's like, okay.
Yeah. Because your historical like your historical is just going to go down and down. Because I think when I first finished with the Paladin on my first clear on P1S, it was like 40, and now it's like 20 because people are cleaning up.
Am I reading this correctly? Because I'm looking at it, it says Jen's like orange.
I think you are not.
Oh, you talk about the
I'm
names.
in damage done
Names.
Damage
Yeah.
done. The name, no, the number is to the left of it. So under the parse percentage column, that's what we're talking about. So the number is to the left of our names, right? So Jin is green. I'm purple. Derpa and Eska are green, and then everyone else is white.
Okay. 4% for all sages? I don't even. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Sage,
but,
in
again,
order for you to
grain of
get
salt, because that's pretty.
well, the thing, in order for sages to hit, I think green, it would be you had to peak over 3,200 DPS.
Yeah, so again, take that as a grain of salt because that's like almost what 350 DPS.
It's doable. It's
It's
I mean,
doable,
again,
yeah.
you need the weapon because the weapon is the huge factor.
Yeah.
And you
I
have to
just
avoid
got
damage
one
down
piece
debuffs.
of Bisgear too.
Did you,
Just now.
during
so-
that last pull, you did get hit by a damage down. So that's also
Ooh, that's a good
Yeah.
point. I can actually get a piece of. Oh shit! I can get a piece of gear. Damn, I'm
Okay.
pouring
Oh, yeah.
over there if we're waiting a little bit.
If you did all the normals, I think you can
We
get
can
your
jump in
weapon
there
this
too,
week.
that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah,
this
I
week
think
is
I
weapon
did
week.
this week.
Yeah.
Like weapon week was this current week, and then
Yep.
next week you should, if you missed it at this point, you really should be getting it next week.
Oh yeah, I'll be getting it. You know.
But yeah, weapon is a huge factor in parsing and DPS. So
Yeah.
even with, like, let's say with my weapon right now, even though I hit 76, I don't think I can get any higher than 80 before, like, I have to get the augmented weapon or the best in slot weapon at this point. And then it's like a bunch of massive optimizations. Anyway,
Yes.
Derpa, are you sticking around for P2S?
I can. Yeah.
Okay. Crow, are you still looking at the guides for P2S?
I think realistically for our progression, if you're green or blue,
We're
You're
fine.
doing all right.
Yeah. White is one
I mean,
of those things where
last...
white is
Oh, I
like
was
a
just
stage
saying,
where you want to like kind of work on improving DPS.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
Factoring
did get a
things aside.
damage down there, and I was
Yep.
looking, and I got a 2.8, so I'm almost at that 3 that I've been trying to hit.
Yeah,
And I'm sure that if I didn't get damage down, I would have got there.
yeah, it's also like aligning your burst phase with raid buffs. I mean, we only have 2 raid buffs in this party composition, but it's minor, but it's enough because it's a 8%. It's 8% raid damage every 2 minutes for our composition.
I'm gonna say, Kim.
Yep.
You can also look at your healing parse as well to see where you stand with healing. And I think usually one healer does more and the other does more damage. I guess that's usually the ideal comp.
Yeah. White mage usually does more damage than any other healer, I believe. But it kind of depends. Sage can dish out a lot of damage depending on the fight. For P1, Sage is at a bit of a disadvantage because the boss doesn't open with a raid wide. In P2, the boss opens with a raid wide, so you should get 3 stacks of Adder Sting for Toxicon. Then you'll get like, if you land the Toxicons within the first burst window, you should have a pretty significant DPS jump.
Oh, yeah.
So basically for Shay, it's like getting in the habit of shielding 3 people within the 15-second countdown, and then shielding
Well-
everybody else.
Yeah. And then
After
another
that.
point in that fight, too, where I get the 3 Toxicons, is when we have to, like, match up our arrows. I just shield 3 random people, and then boom, I have 3 again.
Yeah. Actually, another time is when the boss becomes untargetable for
Yeah, I use it
Camperos,
there,
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I use it for myself, my partner, and then whoever's, like, closest to me.
Yeah. It's just a good opportunity to like kind of manipulate the fight. And you hold those charges until we hit our burst window.
Alright,
Actually,
bye-bye
wait.
books. Hello, earring.
I'll look at Sage real quick because I don't remember the cooldowns on that. Oh, Phlegma is 45 seconds. Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah. It's very awkward. And that one I usually use, like, if we have to run from, like, one point to another, I can just throw that on the boss and, like, run towards point A.
Yeah. I wonder what the deal... I haven't read up on Sage optimizations. I know you want to use the first 2 charges during the opener window, and
Yep.
I don't know if you use it on cooldown or you hold them for raid buffs.
I don't particularly hold them.
Yeah,
I do
think you
try
should
to
just
use
burn
them, though, if, you know, like I said, like, I have to run, because I don't have a lot of other damages that I can do at the same time as I'm running.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Besides that and my little laser show.
Yeah, and then you just want to slide cast, get in the habit of like slide casting instead. Okay.
I try, but you know.
Let's do a quick
Oh
ready
my
check.
god, you wanna practice slide casting? Make a fucking black mage. That has made me I heard people talking about that on forums and stuff,
Yeah.
and I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, you play a black mage for a little bit, and you're like, oh, I feel ya.
Yeah,
I
Lily,
really-
you can try Astrologian Lily only if you're really comfortable with it. Like, don't force yourself to try it if you're not comfy with it.
Because honestly, if you're gonna go Astro, then I don't know if we need to keep Sage.
No,
or
Sage is
should
fine.
we-
No, Sage is Sage is
Yeah.
good in that combo.
Yeah.
Astrologian is pure healer now. It's like same level as White Mage. So,
Okay.
because you don't have sex anymore as for Astrologian, so you don't have to switch between shield and regen. It's
Oh,
always
that's good.
it's always regen.
Actually started leveling my Astro. Yes, sir, Crow. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a freaking blast.
Yeah. Okay, so for this fight, we split into groups 1 and 2, and then it'll be for light party stacks.
Main tank, off tank. Did we decide that?
I don't think you guys did, so you can sort it out now.
If I'm gonna take the ball with coherence, yeah, I like your idea, Ken. That I'll just main tank.
Yeah. It just makes it easier. The only exception is coherence during third flow, where whoever has the longer timer.
The longer
Takes
timer,
it.
right?
Yeah. But yeah, coherence in general, the main tank should pull it, and everyone else can go.
All right, I'll do that then.
All right, let's get our light parties first. So group 1, group 2. I'm not going to put the hexagon on the healers because of Camperos markers. Ideally, melee should go in group 1, but the boss's hitbox is big enough, so it doesn't really matter.
We also have three. We also have 3 melee. So
Yeah, the boss's hitbox is huge, so I don't think it's a big deal. I haven't seen it to be a big deal anyway, because it's for the light party stacks, and that's it.
Yep.
All right. So, for in general, Crow, when the boss floods the arena, we want to kind of stay focused on getting back to the platform that's opposite the unsafe square. So, for example, if my markers are kind of weird. Say if A is the unsafe platform, all right, we want to stay around. Want to go sort of B at C. For most when the arena is flooded. So after each mechanic where we move to different platforms, after those mechanics, we want to kind of head back towards C. That way we can kind of regroup, pick up heals, and then kind of reorient ourselves and be sort of in the halfway point between running to other platforms so that we're not running like from D to B, for example, like across the arena. We want to kind of cut our time running to a safe spot as short as we can so we're not panicking. But yeah. I need to get that play dead emote. I really do.
It's great.
I want the shadow boxing one.
That one you don't buy, is it? Or
Oh,
is
is
it
it
in
better?
box too? I remember getting it in the quest, but I don't know if it's been obsolete and now it's in box station.
No, you got it. This character's new. This character's not even a year old. I got it.
It's Shadow. It's
just slash
Shadowbringers. I forget.
It's when you fight Lise on the dude's
Oh,
team.
right. Okay, yeah. So it's a Stormblood thing.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, party on.
So I
And
need
I'll
a
just
nice,
waste
good
that
old warm up.
You'll be fine, Crow. I believe in you.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You might want to drop your tank stance though, unless I beef it.
Alright. So like in the countdown for
Oh,
Shay, it's like they'll
like
start
when
applying
I
shields
beef
to everybody. Yeah. Try to get 3 people at for like right when 15 seconds hits.
And no positionals.
Yeah. Melee's wet dream here.
Rejoice. Well, it is literally wet here too.
Very wide. You know, I tell Shay to shield everyone, and I forgot to put my own shield on. I'm so dumb.
Come over here and stack with me, Crow.
Oh, right, yeah.
Because that hurts.
Alright, raid wide. Alright, we're going to C. Broken Cataract, we're going to D. And we'll stay here for the coherence. The coherence. Alright, Nipa got the tether.
Bro, you're gonna want to stay in front. Yeah.
Yeah, Crow in front of everybody else. I can mitigate this. Wings. Yeah, for Crow, for using wings, you want to kind of snapshot it as quickly as you can, or best you can. Raid wide's incoming. After the raid wide, we can head back to C. Alright, head back to C. Alright, and then party stacks are gonna come up. Boss is gonna jump to a corner, so boss is jumping to B. Use your knockback immunities now. And then light party stacks. Alright, go back to C.
He's gonna jump back in a sec for melee people. There you go.
Avarice. So watch if you have a debuff. DPS goes right, tank goes left. That's gonna be Winged Cataract.
So you're
wait
gonna
for the
stay
cataract
with
first.
Crow, and I'm gonna be taking off.
They go to B.
So you'll be stacking with the party.
Yeah. Alright, debuffs head out. And then the flood ends after this. And channeling flows incoming. Alright, get to positions. One bonk. Ooh. Both tanks down, both tanks down.
Tank down! Tank down!
That's a tank buster too. Oh, rip their
Yeah,
buff.
boy. Third eye. Let's go.
Should we wipe?
Yeah, we could just kind of push it. Let the Crow see more mechanics if we can.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, no, the next raid is probably going to kill us. It's going to hurt a lot.
Yeah, it could be bad, but I mean, it's gonna be kind of funny.
Let's see what I can do to save us. Yeah.
Go to D. I mean, the next mechanic is going to like kill us. That's okay, but we can push it a little bit further.
You don't know that?
Shockwave on A. Knockback immunities now. And then watch your icons. Your little... cursed. Lily, you have the triangles, so you have to stand on number.
Woo! It's gonna be bad.
Oh yeah.
It could be kind.
Good old Camperos Harma. Alright, we can wipe it from here. Ow.
Solid first pull, yo. Solid first pull.
Yeah. until mechanics. I'm not sure how Crow and Nipa died there. Want to make sure that for the first flows, you want to stand before the flows go off. You want to stand like a little further away from the crate, just kind of ensure that you get enough distance from the person opposite of you. What was that image I posted for Campeos?
Yeah, it was good. It's so Crow, like when we're doing that, like DPS on your global cooldowns until you get like south of like 3 seconds on the debuff timer, and then like just move out from your position to ensure you're not going to damage the person opposite you as least as possible.
Okay, so also what the image Crow linked was. That's just like the second one for the one you linked, Crow. Is for channeling flow 2 or channeling overflow. Sorry. The one I linked is for Campeos Harma, which is like the hardest mechanic I would say of this entire fight, honestly. And it's just a matter of standing in the right spot. So when the bosses cast Campeos Harma, every player will be marked with either blue squares or purple triangles. And so you want to pay attention to which marker you have over your head, and then what number the marker is. So if you have like 1 square, 2 squares, 3 squares, or 4 squares, or 1 triangle, 2 triangles, 3 triangles, or 4 triangles. Right? If you have a triangle marker, your position is going to be on one of the numbered markers based on however many triangles you have. So let's say you have like 1 triangle on your head, you want to stand on the 1 marker, 2 triangles on the 2 marker, 3 triangles on the 3 marker, 4 triangles on the 4 marker. All right, so that's pretty easy. Triangles, just stand on the number. It's corresponding with your number of triangles you have. If you have the square markers, it's a little bit trickier. If you have to pay attention to if they're even or odd. So if you have 1 or 3 or 2 or 4 squares. So the boss, like before the boss casts Campeos, he jumps to a platform. All right, so let's say the boss jumps to, I don't know, B. If A is the unsafe platform, the boss jumps to B, and then boss casts Campeos Harma. If you have an even square, so if you have either 2 or 4, you're going to be standing under where the boss jumped. All right, so the boss jumps to B, you get marked with a 2 or 4 square markers. You'll be staying under the boss where the boss jumped. If you have 1 or 3 square, you'll be moving to D, or the opposite square for where the boss jumped. You follow so far? Yeah. And then, depending on what number you have, is where you position yourself, one in front of the other. So let's say, for example, you have the boss jumps to B, and you get marked with 1, right? So you're going to be on D, so opposite the square the boss jumped to, and you're at 1, so you want to stand in front of the person who has the 3 square markers. Yeah, lesser number in front. And then once you see the boss dash towards you and you take hit, you want to swap positions with whoever's behind you. Right, so you take a hit, you switch with the person who has 3. Yeah, kind of like Omega. It's literally called limit cut. Like this, the way this fight, or the way the party finder calls it, they call it limit cut. It's kind of the same idea, where you're kind of blocking the damage. So if you've done Omega 12 Savage, then you'll know how to kind of sort of handle Campeos Harma. It's just the important thing is you have to remember that even squares you stay under the boss, and then opposite squares you want to go away. Or sorry, odd squares you want to be away. And once you kind of nail that down, you'll kind of know where to run, like exactly where you need to go. And it's just kind of figuring that out under the pressure. And then once you figure it all out, it's actually a really easy mechanic because it's just a matter of standing where you need to be. The boss becomes untargetable during that phase, so you want to hold any burst you have until after the boss becomes targetable again. Other than that, it's just practice and paying attention to what marker you have. Katie, what are you doing? My dog's getting all fancy.
I understand. I understand.
Nah, she's trying to find a comfortable spot on the floor to lie down. Very wide. Very wide again. Alright, we'll go to D. Get Cataract. Winged. We're going to C. Coherence. Oh, we're playing hot potato with that tether now. Yeah, Crow, when the tether appears, just stay behind Nipa until Nipa grabs the tether. And then you can stand in front of everybody else to soak the giant water beam. Grade wide. Maybe let's head back to D. Shockwave on A. So not back immunities now. And light party stacks. Ooh, lots of damage there. Back to D. Get another cataract incoming. Broken. Go to C. And then debuffs get ready to move out. DPS goes right. Tanks go left. Channeling flows incoming. Positions. And tank busters incoming.
Yep, we'll be stacking up for this Crow.
Raid wide. Raid wide again. Alright. Go to D. Shockwave on C. He's not back to immunities now. Alright. And then watch what markers you have. Even, squares, under the boss. Odds away. Eska need to go. Okay. Okay, kind of regroup at D. Tank Buster. Raid wide. Right, channeling overflow. So watch the timer on your debuffs. Short timers go first. No, that should be going the other way. Oh, someone's not gonna have a partner.
Oh, I didn't have a partner.
Yeah. That's okay. Okay, so we got through Campeo's Harma like pretty quickly there. But yeah, just pay attention to if you have square or triangles. That's the one that people get mixed up on the most. It's just what shape or what color they're marked with. I was gonna explain channeling overflow flow too. That's okay. We can do a poll.
Cancel?
No, we can pull. We can pull.
All right.
I want to see how clean we are with Campeos, truly. Raid wide. Tank Buster. Yeah, make sure you guys are using mitigation for the Tank Buster because it is a Tank Buster. It's meant to kill tanks.
It hurts.
Yep, it hurts a lot. So yeah, like treat it even if you're stacking, treat it as a normal Tank Buster. We're going to B.
I'm the only healer right now.
Yep. I can get Lily. Because we need the light party stack. Wing Cataract, we're safe here.
I can't get it, Crow.
Oh, shoot. That's fine. Shoot.
Bye,
Yeah,
guys.
All my mitigations out.
Die with honor.
I mean, Jin's gonna take the brunt of it, looks like. Rest in peace, Jin. Thanks for your sacrifice.
Like a champ, Jin. Like a fucking champ.
I'm going to res Jin.
I got Crow.
It looks like Eska's got the Pokeball. So we might get a DC. Right, Shockwave on C. Not back communities now. And light party stacks.
I don't even know what rotation is anymore right now.
So you just have a rotation?
Not really. But you know what I mean.
Back to B, I know.
You get a rhythm.
Yeah. Mavericks. Broken, go to A. And debuffs go out.
We're not gonna survive this, by
Nope.
the way.
No, we survived. The flow is gonna kill us, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, do I have a partner? Yes, I do. Oh, well.
Somebody just eat out the channel.
I'm not taking this Tank Buster. You're on your own.
Flo was so hard it yeeted somebody out of the Discord.
It punched you so hard it knocked you off Discord.
Was that Eska that this? Yeah. No.
I don't see Jin in the Discord anymore.
Then Eska DC'd, right? Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna bio then really fast.
Okay.
Jin's here.
Actually, I'll be right back as well.
Grab a bite to eat.
They're back. Arrows. The idea with the arrows for channeling flow, if that's what you're talking about, it's just you want to bump into the person that has the opposite arrow to you. Like for the first flows, we just want to aim our arrows towards the middle of the arena, across from the person, towards the person across from you. And you want to bump into somebody, like the person opposite of you. Otherwise, you're gonna get like tossed into the water and die.
Into the poo water.
Yeah. Alright, so the first channeling flow is really easy because you just want to stand. I'm just gonna move some markers around. You just kind of want to stand sort of out here, or it's actually a little bit further out before your arrow resolves. So you want to stand like by the time your debuff for the arrows hits like 1, you want to kind of back up to about this point. That way you're at a safe distance, because I believe it's bit damage is based on distance that you take when you bump into someone. So if you're too close to the person opposite of you, you two will take lethal damage. So you want to stand a little bit further back and give them a little bit more room. Ideally, if whoever is opposite of you is ranged, they can go even further back, and then it'll give you a little bit more time, room for uptime. That doesn't always happen. It does require like you being fully aware of who's across from you. So I think it's just safer to take a step back. So for channeling overflow, otherwise known as flow 2, so when the boss is flooding the arena, everyone will be marked with the arrows, but they're on different timers. Right, so 4 people will be marked with the arrows that has like 13-second timer, and then the other 4 will be marked with arrows with 27 or 28-second timers. So the order of operations there is the players with the 13-second timers resolve their arrows first. Right, so the arena is flooded. Let's say A is the unsafe. Actually, let me clear these markers. Let's say A is the... Yeah, let's just say A is the unsafe zone. Right? So what happens is the players, like, where the safe spot, the safe platform is over at C. Right? And so we kind of want to resolve the arrows. It's kind of within that area. So what we're trying to find, basically what we're trying to do is form an L around the arena. Or around, like, opposite of A. Let me mark the grades here. So if you're resolving arrows, right, you kind of want to stand where the number markers are based on the direction your arrow is pointing, right? And so you want to have those arrows pointing towards the person opposite of you, and you want to have those arrows like to basically have you slide into each other. If you do it correctly, you'll land. You and your partner will like kind of land like right in the middle here, where the C marker is, and over here. Alright, so that's how you want to resolve the arrows. If you do it correctly, you'll be in the grates between this platforms. At the same time, during the whole thing, if you have the 28-second markers, the 28-second arrows, you will first have to deal with an AoE around you. So if you're dealing with the AoEs, the safe spots, you want to kind of bring them over to a safe spot. So the safe spots are where the number markers are. Basically, you can pretty much put them anywhere where these number markers are. Right? As long as you're not overlapping another player with your AoE, that's the goal. But those are all sort of the safe spots. But basically at the inner corner of each of the platforms, or on the grates closest to the unsafe platform. So what happens is, the players with the flows, 13-second flows, the arrows, they'll resolve it first. At the same time, the players with the longer arrows, they have to take their AoEs away from the people doing their first arrows. And then after the first arrows resolve, the positions switch. So at the 28-second arrows, they have to resolve their arrows next. And then the players who just resolved their 13-second arrows will have to move out and move their AoEs away from the people resolving their arrows. So you're effectively swapping positions. Hopefully, it's clear. That's clear how I explained it, but it's one of those mechanics where you kind of have to see it and deal with it before you can really get it. But basically, you just have to pay attention to your the timer on your debuff for your arrow, and then that's how you'll know what you need to do first. Shorter timers resolve the arrows first, and then longer timers will resolve the arrows next. And then you either get second AoEs or the first AoEs. I think Shay is
Just
still
checking.
okay. Yeah, that's all good. But that image you linked earlier, Crow, is basically what we were trying to do. What I was trying to explain.
For probably our first 5 pulls of the prog, I was really good at killing Jin on overflow.
Yes.
Like, I murdered Jin pretty consistently, I'd like to say.
I learned to run pretty far back.
Okay, I'll do one more ready check. Make sure everyone's awake.
It's because it's that Lalafell body weight. You got to get more speed
Yeah.
to counteract the momentum.
I'm an Aura
Alright.
coming in. I got a lot of stank on that move. He's got to back the hell up.
Okay, shields. Oh,
Oh boy.
Let's go. That's because eager to pull. No, Esther, you gotta harp him first. You know, that's gonna teleport it towards the boss. Alright, shields up. Shay. Raid wide. And tank buster. Please use mitigation.
What?
There we go. Just not to give the healers a heart attack. Raid wide again.
Not a raid till I give Shay a heart attack.
This is true.
Meanwhile, Lily is just like... we're going to A.
Lily's just like, you all suck.
Yeah. Wayne, we're safe here. Just try not to get clipped by the cataract. Coherence. Alright, and then Crow gets in front of everybody else. Big damage. Raid wide. That one's bubbling, so light party stacks are incoming. Shockwave on B. Knockback immunities now. And light party stacks.
Is that like a light party stack?
Did I say snack?
guess so. You said shacks.
Oh, shacks. Back at A.
Alright,
the debuff.
Crow, you got the debuff this time, so
Oh, what
after
the
we
hell?
clear the cataracts, you're going to be busting it left.
Yeah, broken, we're safe here. Yeah, get into the safe spot first, and then after it casts, you can run left. Alright, go.
Take off.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Alright, channeling flows incoming. Tank busters incoming.
Yeah, we're going to stack up on 3, buddy.
Raid wide. Raid wide again. Alright, safe spot is A. Shockwave on D. Knockback immunities now. Alright, Campeos, watch your markers.
Oh,
Oh, my-
squishy, squishy.
What?
I must have gotten clipped or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
We wipe it.
Yeah. I've done that before, Crow. No worries.
Yeah. I mean, you have until the full cast bar to figure out where you need to run. I think the cast time is like 5 seconds, so you have about that much time.
Yeah, just pop your sprint if you need to and get there in time.
Yeah. The idea is you kind of want to stay at max melee range when the boss does the shockwave. That way you're not like... You're kind of still kind of standing roughly around like the platform if you're maintaining uptime. Because if you go, let's say directly to where the platform the boss is jumping towards, and then you're suddenly get marked by a 1 square, you have to run all the way to the other side. So you try to minimize your movement. So if the boss does a shockwave jump, use the knockback immunity and just kind of be at max melee range, and that way it'll kind of limit the amount of distance you need to run if you happen to get like a 1 or a 3 square marker.
We good, boss?
Yeah, I think so. Red wide. Tank Buster.
We had some good sync there.
Oh yeah.
Red wide again. We're going to D. Cataract. Spoken. We're safe here.
Watch you don't get clipped. There you go,
Yeah.
buddy.
Incoherence. Raid wide. The light party stacks are incoming. Shockwave on A. Not back immunities now. Light party stacks. Just be careful you don't get caught in the overlap with the light party stacks. I think that's what's happening. Wing Cataract, we're safe here. And then get ready to run out. If you have a debuff. Yeah, be careful with the getting clipped there. Right, channeling flow. It's incoming. And Tank Buster. Red wide. Red wide again. Go to D. Shockwave on C. Knockback immunities now. And watch your markers for Kempeos. Nice. That hurt a lot. Holy crap.
But did you die?
Go back to D. No, I didn't die.
That's my line.
Yeah, I know.
Buster.
Going out to 4.
Eska died though. Wait, how did Eska die?
Oh, dropsy.
Oh, channeling overflow, so watch the timer on your debuffs. Alright, next set resolve.
Here. No.
Oh, I got clipped. I think I got clipped. I didn't see what happened there. Spoken Cataract, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna need a quick top off. Thank you. Gonna have to listen to my callouts for this. Don't have time to explain what's happening. So Avarice, watch if you have a debuff. Dissociation, so watch where the head flies. That'll be the unsafe side. Alright, we're gonna start at 2. It's gonna be either B or C. That'll be the safe corner. Wings, it's gonna be C. If oh god, if you have a debuff, you gotta get back. Okay, we got lucky. I'll have to explain that later. Oh my gosh, that sucked.
What, there's stuff going on?
Yeah. Dissociation, so the head's gonna come off. Watch where the head flies to, and that'll be the unsafe side again. Okay, we're gonna start at C. I'm gonna bait the AoEs, and we're gonna run towards our left. So stack up. Alright, go left. And spread out. And coherence. Everyone else can stack on D.
I got it. I'm going to...
Go to B. Go to
Where
B.
you going to B. Going to B.
And then Crow get in front of everyone else. And then mitigate. There we go. That's gonna take some explaining.
Holy
Double
effort
check there.
balls for
Tank
no
Buster,
explanation.
Tank Buster.
Crow, are you up?
He's
yeah,
up.
buddy.
Very wide. Gonna make it to flow 3. Nice.
You know, you could probably tank LB3 that.
I mean, we should have used melee, but yeah, we're progging, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Raid away. Oh, I forgot to add all that. Oh my god, the pain.
No!
Well,
It hurts so bad. So
all
bad.
both healers are now.
I tried.
Oh,
Res Shay, but we're not gonna get
Shoot, yeah,
overflow
time
in
for
time. No, we don't have time. It's a wipe.
gosh, like the time, yeah.
Rather than get anything. Oh no!
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I mean, it's gonna be
I'm
bad.
just gonna
but
hide over here.
We
It's
gonna
gonna
living
hurt.
dead this.
I mean, that's the tank buster, but it should, you shouldn't need to living dead that.
Yeah, it just wasn't. I haven't seen it a lot, so I wasn't sure the damage.
Yeah, it's just coherence damage. It's the same as how you normally deal coherence.
Oh, okay. So I don't need to pull a big
No, just do your standard mitigation for a tank blister, like that you normally do for coherence. And then once coherence resolves, you just resolve your flow after that. Okay, so after
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah, after channeling overflow 1, or sorry, flow 2, I guess, and the water recedes, the boss will do predatory avarice. So he'll mark the 1 tank, 1 DPS, and the healer. Right, so it's gonna be the tank and the DPS that will move out, and then everyone else stacks with the healer, kind of like the first time it does it. The only thing is the boss cuts the arena into like basically one safe zone with the dissociation and the cataract. So it's always gonna be one of the it's gonna be either A, B, C, or D in that area. 96K. Anyway, so once we establish the safe zone for that, the tank with the debuff. We'll have to run out closest towards the wall. I guess the Nipa will have to explain what the wall is, or closest, like where the safest spot is. And the DPS will run to the corner.
So if you get the tank debuff, Crow, and say the head pops on this side, like where I am now.
Let's just say the safe spot is D.
Okay, now you're confusing me.
No, I'm talking about predatory avarice, and then like how the boss after the water recedes. Right, and then we're kind of like the boss uses spoken cataract with predatory avarice, right, where we get marked with a debuff, and it's like tanks to go to the wall, DPS to the corner.
Yeah, if Ken, for instance, called 3 as like the first spot, and then it was like, okay, for cataracts we're going to D to resolve it. If you have the tank debuff, you're coming like here, like as close as you can get to like where the arena is going to split. And
which line is
you're going to resolve it there.
Like right here, right?
It's the very midline of the arena. Like, not this one, but you see that V in front of us, and then there's a straight line there. It's that straight line.
Oh, okay.
So you'll want to hug as close as you can to that to resolve it.
You can move a marker towards it.
Oh, God, I don't even know how to do that, bro.
Oh.
I still baby. Yep. So, see, Crow, you see where your body is? That's the midline. So, like, just a bit towards us. And that's where you're going to resolve if you get the tank debuff. If you don't get the tank debuff for that, you're just stacking. You're stacking on the healers.
Yeah. For the second, the dissociation, where we bait the AoEs, we want to bait it starting at the unsafe half of the arena. So the boss will do dissociation. Let's say he cuts the east half of the arena. That's the unsafe spot. So you want to stack up on C and want to run to the left and bait the AoEs away. There'll be 3 AoEs in total. After we bait the third AoE, everyone's going to get hit with their own personal AoE, and we have to spread out. At that point, when those AoEs appear, we have the entire arena to spread out, so it's a lot of safe room. And then right after we spread, the boss will cast Coherence. So Nipa will grab the tether, and then I usually will designate a safe platform. We usually wing it in this group. I don't know if you guys want to designate an actual safe platform. You guys want to do that instead?
We had enough time. We had enough time. If you want to pick one, you're just gonna need to tell me really fast.
Yeah.
I think Party Finder strat I think is stack on B, if I remember correctly.
B? Okay.
Does anybody else remember Party Finder strat?
I don't remember Party Finder strat. Because the Party Finders I've had, it's just wing it. How about this?
I mean, it's like you end up in a ball because of dissociation, and I just usually take the platform that's farthest from the ball.
Okay, how about this? For that coherence, we can stack on D, and then that makes Nipa with the tether, he'll go to B. That sound good?
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, basically after the spread, it's coherence, so Nipa will take the tether, bring that tether to B, and everyone goes to D. When the boss is casting coherence that phase, do not run under the boss, otherwise you risk picking up the tether. So yeah, just during that phase, avoid running under the boss so that Nipa can safely grab the tether, and no one else will accidentally pick it up, so we're not playing a hot potato with that tether. And then we just have to resolve coherence with a fair amount of mitigation, because that shit still hurts. But yeah. Then I'll explain channeling overflow, or flow 3 a little bit later. I'll see when I get. I want to get there a little bit more consistently. Oh, Chin, didn't you need to run at 9?
I did, but at this point I'm not going to sleep anyway. So.
Oh, okay then. Oh, that's an early cast. My bad. Read wide. Tank Buster. Grade wide. Alright, we're going to C. Wings, we're safe here. Just be careful not to get clipped. Coherence.
Yeah, is the main tank in that is a very different perspective, and it's like, oh, that just looks ouchy.
Yeah. Red wide. Alright, light party stacks incoming. Shockwave on D. Not back immunities now. Just watch you'll get overlapped. Go back to C. Predatory Avarice, so watch if you have a debuff. Broken, we gotta go to D. Be careful not to get clipped. And debuffs get ready to move out. Debuffs out. Okay. Channeling flow. Oh, Crow. Yeah, don't get greedy there, Crow. Tank Buster. Nipa, you're gonna Living Dead this. Lily, get ready with a Benediction. Alright, give Nipa a Benny. Nice. Red wide.
Sweet Benny.
Grade wide. Go to A. Shockwave on B. Not back immunities now. Pampeos is incoming. So just watch your markers. A little further back, Crow. Oh, well, you're a tank. Why am I even worried? Go back to A. Tank Buster. Close. Raid wide. Alright, channeling overflow. So watch your timers on your debuffs. And then just spread out accordingly. There's a good amount of damage in this phase too. Oops. Oh, I'm not sure why people died there. Did people just get clipped by the AoEs? I didn't see what happened.
Maybe.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Maybe I can watch a replay real quick. Hold on. Oh, it's just some people were a bit too close when they were resolving their flows, so they took lethal damage from the flow. So when you're resolving the flows, you want to be right at the edge, like right at the edge here or here, depending on what your arrow is. Right? If you get any closer, it's too close to the person opposite of you, and then the crash into the other person will kill you.
Yeah, it's like I hit my GCD, then max range it.
Yeah. Avoid being greedy during those phases with the flow. It's too risky in prog right now. I want to kind of resolve the mechanic properly first, and then we can start like optimizing a little bit better. Hey, shield!
You're not in danger.
Raid wide. And tank buster. Raid wide again. We're going to D. Wind cataract, we're safe here. Coherence. Raid wide. Light party stacks incoming. Shockwave on A. Knockback communities now. And light party stacks. Go back to D. Predatory Avarice. Watch if you have a debuff. Broken, and we're safe here. And debuffs get ready to run out. Ooh, crow. We didn't see what happened to the crow. He got knocked out.
Yeah, sometimes if you're a little off on the party stack, it knocks you flying. I speak from experience.
I'll have to watch replay on that. Alright, tank buster is incoming. Raid wide. Oh, can someone get Eska?
I'd still have 10 seconds.
Alright, let's just look on him. Let's see.
No, sure.
Okay. You know what? We can wipe it. I don't have enough time to res people. Yeah, it's really gotta put shields up and mitigate that raid wide. Eska, if you get the debuff for Predatory Avarice, run to the other platform because that AoE is gigantic. Right? Like you can't. It's not quite safe enough. If, oh shit! If you're standing right here, you want to run right to the platform. Yeah, that's how Crow got yeeted.
Oh yeah,
a little bit too close.
The MP parse, hell yeah.
Yeah, Crow, it's like, if you have, like, hard lesson that I learned on that is, like, if you don't have the tank debuff, like,
Just
pixel stack on either Soren or Lily.
yeah, they're like Dan stacked up as a group tightly. I mean, if the tank and the DPS with the debuff just runs to the opposite like right onto the platform, it's safe. It's a safe distance. Any closer, you get a little bit risky. If someone's slightly out of position, they're gonna get clipped by that.
And all it takes is, like, a couple of steps to be, like, in range of the knockback.
Excuse me. Let's do another food check.
Yeah, that's like prime time for me to pop in.
Oh my god, this desync needs to stop.
Raid wide. Tank buster. Raid wide again. Go to C, yep. Broken, we go to D. And resolve coherence here. We'll take the raid wide, and then we can move back to C after that. Raid wide. Okay, head back to C. Light party stacks are incoming. Shockwave on D. Not back to immunities now. And stack.
Jin.
I guess put it to it.
And back to C.
I am now Tom Cruise.
Servitory Avarice.
The last-
Watch if you have a debuff. Winged, we're safe here. Just be careful not to get clipped. And debuffs get ready to run out. And channeling flow. Tank Buster. Raid wide. Raid wide again. Go to B. Shockwave on C. Not back immunities now. And then Campeo's Hammer, watch your markers. And regroup on B. Tank Buster. Raid wide. Channeling overflow. Watch the timers on your debuffs. And just make sure you're at the right distance when resolving it. Just healers get ready to heal through a bit of damage here.
I'm by myself.
Oh, good.
I got you. I mean, it's gonna hurt, but I'm there.
Oh,
you got the
it's
AoE.
gonna hurt. I meant like I was the only healer.
That's okay. So you can wipe this. Fine. Yeah, let's see what happened there.
Looks like we just had some splashes with arrows because of dead bodies, would be my guess.
Oh, maybe. Just let them people out of position there. Yeah, you want to make sure you're... yeah, you want to make sure you're in position on time and try not to be too greedy with DPS. Yeah. Yeah. So if you have 13 seconds, you'll be resolving the flows, your arrows first. And then everyone else will be running. Like, kind of disregard where everyone else is running to and just focus on your own mechanic. And if someone else fails it, well, they fail it. But just kind of focus on getting into position and resolving it. And watch out for any kind of overlap. Red wide. Tank Buster. Red wide. Go to B. Broken, we're safe here. Coherence. Raid wide is incoming. Light body stacks are incoming. Shockwave on A. Map back communities now. And stack up. Go back to B. Avarice. Wanting to get a debuff. Winged, we're safe here. And debuffs get ready to run out. Channeling flow. Tank busters incoming. Raid wide. Raid wide again. D. Shockwave on A. Alright, Campeos, watch your debuff, or not debuff, your markers. Okay. Go back to D. Tank Buster? No. It is
yeah.
Tank Buster. Raid wide. Channeling overflow. So watch your the primers on your debuffs. Oh, we got one down. Had the unfortunate spoken. D is safe. Both healers are down. So dissociation. No. Avarice. So watch if you have a debuff. And dissociation.
So when we dissociate,
Just watch where the head flies off. Start at 4. The safe spot's gonna be either A or D. It's winged, so it'd be a D.
Oh, I'm gonna come over here and like hug the midline, and that's like at the tank spot.
Can we build enough for healer LB? Dissociation again. I'm have to wait until resolve dissociation before anything happens. So start on C. Everyone stack up on C. And you guys are running to your left. Bait the AoEs to the left, so go. And 3, then spread. You have the whole arena to spread. And then coherence, so everyone stack on D. Nipa goes to B with the tether. So Nipa pick up the tether. Healer LB3. Get ready to mitigate this coherence. If you just got res, you have res immunity. Yeah, too much damage. Yeah, it's a lot of damage during that phase. It sucks. But Tank Buster. Yeah, just gotta clean up overflow. Making sure that you're in position in time and not overlapping your AoEs if you have them. Raid wide. Tank Buster. Raid wide again. Go to B. wings. We're safe here. Just be careful not to get clipped. Coherence. Very wide. Light party stacks are incoming. Shockwave on C. Not back immunities now. And stack. And go back to B. Very wide. Or not. Fuck, what am I saying? Avarice. Watch if you have a debuff. Broken, we're safe here. And debuffs get ready to run out. Channeling flow.
I might beat it on this. Ooh.
No, you're good. Tank Buster. Raid wide. Raid wide again. Go to C. Shockwave on B. Not back immunities now. And Campeos, so watch for your markers. Lily switch? Okay. Oh, you got too close there, Lily. Go back to C. Tank Buster.
I didn't have enough burst.
Yeah, that one was ouchie.
Raid wide. I think we can wipe it here. Just point of note with the Campeos. Wait until we get here. The way the letter markers are designed, so if you're like 1 or 3, 2 or 4 square, and you're standing in front or behind, when you swap positions, make sure you're still swapping, but standing within like the marker circle. Right? If you get too close, like to the boss when it's dashing towards you, you will take lethal damage, because the damage for those people with the square markers, it's proximity, or not proximity, distance based. The further the boss has to charge towards you, the less damage you take. So when you're switching positions, just kind of stay within this marker circle, and that way you won't take lethal damage. So like if like if Shay and I will swap, if anything, Even like one in front of the other is even better the closer you are together. But yeah, just kind of swap like right there. I usually swap like right about here, and that's more than enough room. But
Yeah, it doesn't
don't
splash.
Yeah, don't go too far, or you'll take lethal damage. Or don't get too close to the middle, towards the middle.
If your foot touches the grate, you're pretty much dead.
Yeah, pretty much.
You have 4 minutes on Simpsons.
Hey, you want to beef it or you want to go?
Let's just do one quick poll and see how far we get, honestly. My bad. I did an early cast there.
You said quick.
Yep. Raid wide. Tank Buster. Raid wide. Go to C. Broken. Go to D. Essek got clipped there. Coherence. We'll result the raid wide here, and we'll move back to C after that. Go back to C. Shockwave on B. Not back communities now. Avarice. Watch for a debuff. Wings, we're safe here. Again, be careful not to get clipped. And then debuffs run out. Channeling flow. We're almost out of time on the instance. That's okay. But our raid time's almost up anyway in general. Tank Buster. Raid wide. Okay. Yeah, instance is gonna close. 10 seconds. And that's it. Yeah, well, it's about time. It's 10 o'clock, so it's pretty much the end of our raid night. As much as I wanted to go further. But I should probably get a bit of sleep too for tomorrow morning.
No, you're fine, Crow.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Derpa, thanks for coming too.
Yeah, thank you, Derpa.
And Jin just booked it right there. Poor guy's not
Should go
gonna get any
bed.
sleep.
Should
Yeah.
go bed now.
Yeah.
My bad. Anytime. Yeah, I was muted.
Alright.
Have a good night, y'all.
Good night. Post the logs for that one too.